Okay, ladies and gentlemen, should be fixed now. Everything should be fixed, working the way it should be. Good afternoon. Sorry about that. Had some technical issues there with everything, as is always the case when I come to do these preview streams and do these giant DLC early look things. What is that? I don't want that playing. Where's my content, please? There we go. Right, just so I can... obviously got the prompter, but just in case the prompter is still playing up and being a bit of a pain in the arse, I will use the phone to monitor stream as well. What else do I want? Of course I want my Kit Kat, don't I? Because I've cut my hair. Right then, folks. Today, I have got an early preview look at the Giants DLC, the new DLC from the brand new premium edition. Right then, that's all working. Close that, launch the game, and we can jump straight in to the new map. We can start having a look at things. It should be pretty good. Pretty good, I think. I'm looking forward to this. Oh, I should have done a tweety tweet, shouldn't I? Bear with me. Technical issues. I should have tweeted out that I'm live. Let's give you a look at that. You can have a look at that lovely thing whilst it's loading, and I can go and quickly do my tweet. Preview. Let's put a lovely little thumbnail on that. There we go. Post. Send that to the interwebs. Right then, folks. Let us jump back into game, because now we get to play. Oh, helps if I turn on the controller, doesn't it, folks? I'm not seeing my chat thing. There we go. Now I am. Barker's here. Hello, Barker. Oh, no, I did not want to do that. Docs. Kick. Doc, please. Thank you. I closed the chat doc. Right. So we have got new DLC, new DLC, new DLC. This is the new map. Oh yeah. Our wardrobe, changing our clothes. Some new gadgets and gizmos. Locating. Just YouTube and Kick today, or Twitch as well. I am on all three, Barker. So hopefully all three platforms are currently live. All three chats are currently working. And I can see everything on the prompter because I've got the prompter working. We have got a new sub today from Ultra Productions 26 minutes ago here on the YouTube channel. I can see in the alerts list and events list. So yes. Barker, I can see you. Yes, I saw that message pop up. His usual comment. Right. I do need to actually just quickly fix this. Because I noticed the chat is not on the screen properly. I'm going to shift it up a little bit, I think. And I'm probably going to say 450. Let's go. You got Twitch locked down, have I? Huh? I don't think you can write messages like that on Twitch, Barker. I think the auto mod captures that. Yeah, you can't type profanities on my Twitch channel. It's all... I've got I imported a massive list of crazy things. Global like band list. So everything should be working. So Barker should have a lol on there. He does. And he's back on the kick. Right, let me... Yeah. That's better. Right. So, we are on the new map that comes with the Premium Edition DLC. Okay. So here is the lovely new map from Giants. Obviously, turn on all things. We start in the middle here with a house, some chickens, 2 fields in new farmer mode. And we have got, yeah, well, the Twitch pretty much mods itself because of the bot and everything, and the auto mod system on Kick, so people can't post anything really that they shouldn't post on Twitch. So the shop, we're quite close to the shop, so anytime we want to buy any nice new equipment, we don't have far to travel. Obviously, we can already see some of the fields on the map have got the new crop types on. We've got the red beets. We've got parsnips. And we've got the carrots on a couple of fields already on this lovely map. So what we'll do is we'll go around and have a bit of a look at things first of all, and then what we'll do is we'll start having a bit of a play with the new stuff. In the starting equipment on the farm, we do get 2 little tractors, including the new Zetor Crystal 16045. Nice little tractor. Get the Deutschfahr harvester. We've got a new little pickup truck. A couple of trailers. Obviously header for the combine. We do have a machine for pulling potato, sugar beet, the new purple beets, parsnips and carrots out of the ground. Plus we have a planter, special planter for planting them in the ground that does only 16 litres of seed. A nice disc harrow for shallow cultivation of fields. We've got a pallet transporter. Obviously front weight. We get a header trailer for our harvester. We've got a new weeder, which is a nice little 4.5 metre weeder, suitable for the little tractors. And then we've got a lovely little seeder as well. So that's your starting equipment here on the map. What new machines are you most looking forward to testing out? Well, I guess what we need to do is go down and have a look at what equipment is included in the new premium edition pack. So obviously we've got the pickup truck, we've got a little tractor which is suitable for grape and olive farming apparently, the Salek. Nice little machine. Got the Zetor, which we've just seen. Got a Fiat. We have got a mower and a separate mower attachment. We've got a tedder. We've got the weeder. That is a 4.5. That's a 6 metre weeder. Slightly very similar machines, just obviously a little bit larger. We get a trailer. We got a manure spreader. We've got the disc harrow, 4.5 metre disc harrow. We got a seeder, 3 metre seeder. We've got another disc harrow at 10.5 metres from Farmet that requires 330 horsepower to pull. We then get a 12.3 metre cultivator from Farmet, the Phantom 1250 Pro, which requires 550 horsepower to pull. We get the Falcon 6 Pro Fertilizer Plus seeder. We get another little coulter from Bednar, 8 metre cultivator. The 350 horsepower required to pull that. We've got a tank, expansion tank, for a seeding system, and I guess that's... It'll come in useful somewhere in a minute, I'm quite sure. Subsoiler, 3 metre subsoiler. Okay, there's a seeder, which is probably going to work with that. But actually, we can do it with the subsoiler or the Corsica, which is a 9 metre wide seeding attachment, 225 horsepower. That's not bad. Combine that with that. We then have the Agrio Mammoth XL 8000 sprayer for herbicide and liquid fertilizer. Nice 8,000 litre tank on that, and does between, you can customise it for 27 to or 36 metres spraying width. Not bad. Slightly larger version, Gigant 13500. Again, same working width, 27 to 36 metres, but with a much larger 13,500 litre capacity for your liquid fertiliser and herbicide. Then we've got the self-propelled, the Agrio Dino 2. Again, we can customise the spraying width on that. That only has a 6,600 litre tank, but at 25 kilometres an hour is a lot faster than the pull behind your tractor job is. And of course doesn't require you to have a tractor and tie a tractor up. We then have a ridging Grimmy GF400 ridging tool for creating ridges into which you can plant your vegetables afterwards. This tool is used to create ridges into which you can plant your vegetables afterwards. So then we've got a slightly larger version, 6 metres. We then have the Mini Air Nova Rigid. Special planter is used to plant vegetables. We've got one of those on our in the new farmer mode. We start with one of those. There is a slightly bigger version, 6 metre version, which does 32 litres. Then we've got top lifting harvester, is used to pull vegetables out of the ground. 0.8 metres working width for pulling out your purple beets, your parsnips and your carrots. We then get the slightly larger version, which again, top lifter. Ah, does that one palletize it? Or does it put it onto the ground loose? It's all new stuff to me that I'm going to have to figure out and have a play with, I think. That one looks like it might be an overload into a trailer job. Then we've got the 5 that's got its own little built-in tank. So it harvests, goes into the tank, then you overload. Again, same on this one. Although, no tank on this one. So that one's just going to be harvesting and unloading, I think. Same with that one. The wolf. Then we actually have self-propelled harvester for doing the new beets, parsnips and carrots. This is a 3 metre wide harvester. Got some pallet handling tools. We've got a bucket. Vegetable pallet. I'm going to assume then we have to put the vegetables into pallets ourselves manually. Okay. Right. Let us go and take a quick tour of the map. So if we go up in the air, we can have a quick look around. Like I say, we know the store is right next to the farm here. Where we get all our lovely equipment from, buy all our products. So we are right here in the middle. To our right is the grain mill. What we'll do, we'll have a bit of a sort of clockwise tour of the map. Let me show you how things are. Follow the main road. Nice little town. See, little play area. There will be collectibles on the map, I can tell you that straight away. And we may eventually find some in this stream today, this afternoon. Over here we've got a lovely football pitch, look. Ooh, quick, where's Gary the gardener? What would he make of that pitch? What would Gary make of that? So yes, there's a good amount of new stuff, mainly all tailored around obviously the 3 new crop types that have been added to the game with this premium edition DLC. Quite a few fields in nice little sort of little square patches and rows. Again, given the size of the new equipment, it's going to make for some interesting choices on machinery and equipment. Right, we have already come across a sell point. We have got here piano manufacturer. Ooh, new production type then, makes pianos. That'll be interesting to check out later, won't it? We've then got supermarket, so that is just a sell point. Offloading, obviously, harvested products. Got another production point over here, it looks like. Which is the bakery. And we've got behind that animal dealer, so we know what the animal dealer is, so we don't need to pay much attention to the animal. We'll continue up the road. We'll check out some of the other new sell points. So yes, this is Zelonka, the new map from Giants that comes with the premium edition DLC. So for your money, you're getting a new map, 3 new crop types, and 35 plus new machines and equipment. Let folks decide whether that's value for money or not. Of course, best way and cheapest way to buy the new content is to use my lovely little partner code, CWATTYESO, when buying it from Giants eShop, because you'll get 5% off the cost of the DLC. Or if you don't own any of the other Year 2 DLC content, the Year 2 Season Pass will get you this DLC, plus all the other DLC that's released this year. And again, not only will you then save money on if you'd bought all the different DLC separately, but you'll also save an extra 5%. So you're saving even more money by buying the Season Pass. So like I say, if you go to Giants eShop, you can use my partner code CWATTYESO in the at checkout to get that discount. Or you will find obviously my affiliate links on all the channels that I'm streaming on. So on Kick, there'll be a button to press on the About page, which will take you to Giants eShop with my link. If you're on YouTube, if you click in the description of the video, you'll be able to see my affiliate links that take you to the Giants eShop to buy and purchase all the DLC. And then there is a... is there a command for it on Botrix? That's a good point. Is there one? Oh, I can't remember if I set one up or not. Let's have a look. There is. It's exclamation mark GPC. You type exclamation mark GPC in the chat. There it comes up. So that will take you to the main website, and then you can navigate from there And that'll put all the good stuff into the wonder if I should quickly grab just the code for the new Platinum DLC. I just called it Giants Partner Code. I might set one up for Giants for the Farmall Anniversary Pack. That's new. Oh, it's two tractors. Is right. Premium expansion. Right. Let me set this up quickly. It's going to be a different command for every platform, isn't it? I can post it as a pinned message. Oh, why is that stupid thing? Pin. That one works on there. Have you made one for all platforms? I haven't, no. What I will do is... because I can just whack that one in and then pin that. There we go. That puts that on the screen. And then everybody's got that. Then it's also on the Twitch and everything, isn't it? Right, let's have a bit of a run and a look. Some of these lovely new crops. We've got an area here, which looks like it could be another farm. Another farm starting area. Twitch. All right, I can do that one. There we go. We got it loaded for everybody. The windmill. Again, plenty of fields on the map. Now we do have the train as well on the map for buying and selling all your goods and things. which is pretty cool, I have to say. It's pretty cool. Kazawa. So yeah, here's where you load the train up. Bring all your goods in here. Very nice. Do we follow the road round? Again, you can see all the different fields, field types, field shapes. Quite angular, but not squares. Not the usual squares and rectangles, but do have nice straight edges. There's a train coming, look. It runs around the map. So along with this DLC, obviously we've got a big patch, an update for the game, which most of us should have already got on all platforms. I know PC got the update, I think, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Even Steam got the update quite early. So as soon as the DLC drops on Tuesday, you will be able to play it straight away. I have heard some reports. I mean, I haven't been able to try it myself because I've not actually recorded or tried to make any content this week on Farming Sim 22. But I have heard reports that obviously loading the game up at the minute with certain mods causes the game to kind of hang and not load. And again, it typically tends to be with script mods. So obviously there's quite a few script mods out there that need to be updated. So if you find when you come to launch your game after the update that it's not loading, you can't get into any of your saves, disable your script mods, especially any that deal with the contract system. And I say that because obviously with new crop types there is new types of contracts, and some of the script mods that deal with the contract system obviously will need to be updated to support the new contract types. So most of the reports I've seen online so far from people who are having issues loading the game, loading into the game, is because they're running like contract mods. And things that change, obviously, prices of contracts, change types of contracts, things like that. Another lovely big building here. We are trying to locate myself on the map down here. We are at the potato processing plant. Ooh, we've got processed potatoes. Processing potatoes. Biomass heating plant. We know what that is from previous. Dairy. We won't go and look at the dairy. Anything that's kind of like fairly similar to obviously existing maps. There is a soup factory though. We can make soups. That's different. Right, so I suppose what we ought to do then is go and have a look then at... hello, lovely Lucy. How are you? I did see your post, your comments on the first attempt at streaming today, Lucy, that you were lurking whilst you were sorting out your lunch and stuff, or breakfast, or whatever it was you were doing. And yes, I am multi-streaming on Twitch today, so yeah, I'm on both platforms as we have a look at this new lovely DLC content from Giants. Again, big thank you and shout out to Giants and obviously the community coordinator team for sending me this early copy of the new DLC and giving me access to it. Very much appreciated. So yes, we will go and have a bit of a play now then with some of the new equipment. Start having a look at some of these new beats and things. So what we'll do, get back to the farm. Or actually just turn off flight mode. Oh, there we go. Right, so we have a field here that is ready to harvest with wheat on it. I've just got a message from Stevie. Farming Simulator Stevie, the one who makes all the great mods. Right, that's a regular cedar. Right, I don't want that then. Because I want to plant the new crop types. That's quite loud in my ears. Interesting, we actually start with some chickens, ladies and gentlemen. And they're free-range chickens. There we go. Couldn't get out of the menu then for a minute. Right, let me just quickly message Mr. Stevie, because he needs some help installing this content himself. Premium. My stream's gone off. Is it? Yeah, it just looked like it gone off on Twitch. Sorry. The Twitch feed had gone down. Right. We are... that is... my disc harrow, is it not? Yeah, shallow cultivation of field. Vegetable technology... This special planter is used to plant vegetables. There it is. We'll go find that then. Alright, we have got 16 litres. Right, we do not have any GPS assistance. But this is all going to have to be done manually. Probably work that way because I think that's going to be the straight edge. And I'm not talking CM Punk when I say that. Right, we can do carrots, parsnips, or red beets. Shall we do some carrots? Right, also, whilst I remember, now's a good time actually. Let's have a look at the crop calendar, shall we? If you are playing with seasons, you can plant red beets in April, May and June and harvest them in August, September, October or November. Carrots can be planted in April, May, June or July and are available to harvest in August, September, October, November. Parsnips can be planted in April, May or June and can be all harvested in August, September or October. But obviously for the benefit of today's stream, I'm going to turn off seasonal growth. Leave it to 1 day. I'm going to set the visual month to June. And then we're going to have a go. We're going to go for it. We are. So we are going to put carrots onto this field here. Have it. Now our carrots are going in. And as we can see, very different texture type that. From usual. I feel like you need to play some good country music while you play this, some classic stuff. I could do KLB, but the problem is, as I am multi-streaming to Twitch and YouTube using a plugin in OBS, I can't actually play copyrighted music. Unless there's some good copyright-free country music somewhere. I'm a little bit snookered. Because obviously I don't want to get demonetised. But normally, you're quite right, Kitten, I would be playing music. If I was just farming and streaming here on Kick, I would be playing my music. I would be playing my country playlist, my farming sim playlist. However, just hum some John Denver. Right, well, so that should be planting carrots. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Right, next thing I'm going to do then is I want that harvester is what I want. Because then we're going to take the crop off of here. Unfold. Start harvesting this stuff out of the way. So I've got another field that we can put some of the new crops onto. So out of those two tractors that we have got in our starting fleet, which one is the biggest? The Fiat, 160 horsepower. Righty-ho. Good to know that. Because that's the one we'll use for cultivating this lovely little bit of land. We have successfully harvested a bit. It is all going very well. So yeah, starting in New Farmer, which I've done. You've got your 100 grand starting fee, obviously. I obviously am losing money now because I'm paying for the worker. Get a simple little farmhouse. A couple of bits of machinery. 2 fields, and that's pretty much your lot. Obviously, farm manager will start from scratch. You will start owning nothing, but you will have more money in your bank account to begin with. And obviously, there's obviously different ways to tackle obviously starting the game in those game modes. Interestingly, it was interesting to see at the north side of the map there was another area where you could have a different farm. A setup similar to the one we've got here, but north of the map there's one. So yeah, it's all good stuff. Oh, my little friend is stood on the side of the harvester today. on this particular harvester. We'll hire a worker. Because we're going to start unloading this. So yes, I don't have a lot of mods installed for this. Got all the DLC. I've basically just got all the giant stuff. There is one mod there. Case Tractor. Which is nice. And then obviously we've got the emergency pack, which is been updated and has been released now. And is also available for the console players with the update, with the premium edition update on the consoles. You can now get the emergency pack on consoles. So if you fancied doing a bit of firefighting or wanted to cut some people out of vehicles that have crashed on the roads or any of that stuff, you can do. Obviously, that mod has been out on PC for a while in like a beta form, and it's had several updates. I've used it. I've used it once. I did a test stream with it. Got to tackle some like bale fires and some deal with some cars. A car that had crashed. Rescue the person that was in the vehicle. It's a nice little mod. The emergency pack gives you something else to do when you're not farming. They're only for decoration. Right, yes. That's the thing. Didn't say that in the version that I had. I was always trying to figure out how you attach those to the actual fire vehicles. The fire vehicles are also a lot more expensive now. They were actually quite cheap in the version that I had. In the PC version. The test version. You could buy the fire truck for like $1,000, and then you just got obviously notifications every so often that something had happened, an emergency was in progress, and you had to go and deal with it. So we'll let this guy just harvest all the wheat. Might as well, so rather than waste it. So yeah, there's our carrot field now. We should have ploughed. Should have limed, but we didn't. We don't have to roll carrots. That's nice. I like that. I like we don't have to do rolling. Now, contract-wise, we've got harvesting of we've got a contract for harvesting parsnips, ladies and gentlemen. Go do that. Right, we get to go and see then how the harvesting of parsnips works then, ladies and gents. Whilst our two guys are here, finishing off our bits and bobs. we can go start doing some of the new crops. Right, and we are going to field 62, which is... Out of the shop, down the road. Past field 56. Right, so we go this way. We can ignore that first field and we take this one. Okie dokie. There's another little house down here with a silo. So again, another starting farm location. Another starting farm location. With what looks to be another chicken pen. Okay. Assuming we don't want to drive on the crop because of doing crop destruction. Oh dear. Is this going to be a little bit like that grape harvester in the last DLC, the Oxbow DLC, where these harvesters, unless you have a trailer driving beside them, they're just going to eat and steal all the crops? Because they don't have tanks. They don't have inbuilt storage. Which of course means if you're playing in single player, that's a bit of a ball ache. Because it means you can't do the harvesting because you've got to drive the trailer. Because workers won't drive a trailer and do unloading duties for you. Not without a third-party mod like Follow Me or something. That's literally what I've got to do then. I've got to drive this thing. Oh, he wants to turn. I'm in his way. Let's move. Dude, you need to unload. There we go. You still on US time? I am, yes. Still very much on US time. So much so that I've not been to sleep yet today. Which is one of the reasons why I decided to do this. And post in the Discord that I won't be doing the multiplayer this evening. Because I'm going to need to obviously have some sleep. Before I do more mod duties tonight. And then obviously I've got a very early start tomorrow. For the football, very early start. Bus departs at 9:30 from the stadium tomorrow. So I've got to be up there for that. Bright and early. It's going to be a long day. It is. It's going to be a long day. It's Mum's birthday on Sunday, Barker. So yeah, Mum's birthday is on Sunday. So yes, busy weekend. Busy weekend. Have I got her anything nice? Yes. Well, that's all I'm going to say on stream, just in case she's lurking. Just in case she's got me tabbed. Because this is on YouTube, she might actually be watching. Hi, Mum. Yes, parsnip harvesting is going. But obviously it's not a job you can automate, sadly. Whilst we're waiting for him to get in position, this fella has finished. Harvesting my wheat field. And can unload him nicely into the trailer. That's a no to the DM lol. I might do. I'd probably, but I'll do it after the stream, Barker. You know, DM you after the stream. And I'll leave that there, that trailer. Right, we do have a front weight, which is good. Another little trailer there. Obviously this is our little cultivator, shallow cultivator, for use with our lovely Fiat Agri. What I like best obviously about the shallow cultivators is they don't produce stones. I don't have to worry about stone collecting. Let this guy run. Oh, nice. this guy will just head up here. Right. He has nearly finished doing the carrot seeding, planting. We now need to do the unloading. We've got parsnips harvesting. This way. So where does it want these delivering when this contract Shall we have a look? Farmers market. We can tag that. It's not a million miles away. So that'll be alright. We can get there. We can get to that bit. We can do that bit. In we go. Yeah, can't hire a worker for this. Makes it a bit of a pain. So what do I want to get next? Vegetable technology. We're going to need a bigger tractor. What that's telling me. And there's that nice machine there. I probably should have done headlands, shouldn't I? I do like the parsnips. Parsnip animation is quite nice. About 46% fill in the trailer. So what we got in the range of like 160 horsepower tractors. Well, Massey Ferguson. Case Maxim. Probably going to want a medium tractor, I think. Could get one of the Kubotas. That one will do the job. Oh, that's a tricky spot. Unload into. Oh, they've just sent me the Giants have just sent me the key for the Farmall DLC as well. I'll have to download that in a bit. Oh, more content, which they are going to be showcasing. So I think they're at Agritechnica, aren't they, Giants? It's the Case Farmall DLC. I was just looking at. I've got a link for it to buy it on with my obviously Giants partner stuff, but I was like, I don't have that yet myself. It's not the most expensive DLC in the world. It's only like about £2. You basically get 2 tractors, 2 case tractors, old school tractors. But yeah, I've just had the email from Chacky to say, hey, here it is. Here's your code. Otherwise I would have had to bought it for myself. Oh. I haven't got any extra keys for this content either, so I can't do any giveaways or anything yet, like I did with the horse DLC. Again, I don't think that was something that was massively successful, I would have to say. The giveaway stream for the horse DLC, which is one of the reasons why I'm not terribly fussed and making a great shout for getting codes for this, because there wasn't a lot of people. In the streams to benefit from the giveaways, or to make it a little bit exciting. So it was what it was. However, if people leave me enough comments on the video, or, you know, on my social media posts, on my Twitter posts and that, regarding this, I might look at doing giveaway in future for a copy of the DLC, or maybe even a complete copy of the game, the full premium edition game with all the DLC content, the year 1 season pass and year 2 season pass content. No, that's not true, Barker, because I did, like I say, I did get extra keys for the horse. I did get horse keys. Which I did give away. That was after. That was well after the banner. Because the horse DLC was released not that long ago. I think it was second to last DLC. Because I think it was horse, then it was the oxbow stuff. %71% full. Right, I'm going to just take these. I'm going to empty them, sell them. We'll go down. Probably should have gone the other way. In hindsight, probably should have gone the other way there, folks. Now I kind of got to double back on myself for a little bit there. Get to the end of the road, turn left. I'm looking for the road into... What was that? Down we go. Snips delivered. Go this way. Back to field 62. Lovely Lucy, with the alarms are going. Right, with that one done. Let's just spin it round. Spin it round. Right, what we're going to do is he's finished cultivating. What I would like to do now is try the ridge tool, the ridge making tools. I've got to unfold it first. So what we want is not that. All right, we need a tractor with 270 horsepower. Right, we can fix that. Let's give ourselves a little bit of money to play with. Gives me 2 million. Right, let's go get a tractor. We're gonna have a medium one. We're gonna have... Ooh, what do I fancy? Massey Ferguson. Massey Ferguson. Have the anniversary edition. We will have it with GPS. Buy that. Vegetable technology. So we're going to get the 6 metre one. That weighs 3.9 tons. And then we're going to want a front weight. Counterbalance that. Weights. Let's go for an Agco. 1500. Do it. Get that done. Ooh, nice. You actually get to make ridges. New texture, yeah. I wonder if you could use like for doing potatoes and that. I wonder if you could use this and then follow it up with a regular potato planter. Get your potatoes in rows like this. Because the only way you can get potatoes to grow in these rows is if you use a like proper potato seeder planter. But I generally don't like using those because they're quite small and they take forever. So I tend to use the normal in-game planters to do the potatoes, but they don't do this texture then. That's something for me to science, isn't it? Then, like being able to science stuff. That's nice. That's cool. I do like this bit of equipment. I do like this. Rich fields. I like that. So we can actually hire a worker. Very nice. Let's whiz this over to the store. And let's give it a bit of a customization. That's giving that a bit of a power boost. Right, let's find vegetable technology again then. That will do 6-meter seeding. We'll have one of them. Pioneer seeds are 950. Backs. Having a look. Looks like we want that. So there's no, it's unlike potatoes where you buy potatoes to put in the machine. This one will just take seed, carrots and stuff, of which it takes 32 litres of said. Right, now we've got GPS, what we can do, we can set that to 0, set that to auto width, line that up with the edge of the field. That literally seeds. That's where you want to be. Has that planted? Planted red beans? Oh, that is cool. I do like that. You can see it also gets a slightly darker texture once it's been seeded. That's pretty good. That is pretty darn good. I'm easily impressed. What can I say? Give me something cool in Farm Sim and I'm very happy. cool. Actually pretty cool. These lovely little, we're able to ridge the field, and then we can come and put the seed in the ridges. I love that. It finally solves my issue, hopefully, that I've had with FS22 with potatoes. There's my other little tractor. Right, we're whizzing back to the farm. Did you miss the sciencing? I haven't tried the potatoes yet. I have got the normal bit done. That is the weeder, isn't it, there? We might need to do some weeding at some point, so might as well hook that up. It's not going to be a super long stream, no. Just wanted to test out some of this new stuff. Fold that up. My lovely little field ridgy things. Field 35. Field 48, should I say. We will do the sciencing. So we'll get this ridged. One of the other things I want to do as well let's take one of these. Now he's about to run out of seed, look. very nice, I have to say. Right, let's go refill this. And then we'll let him continue. There's probably going to be some way to do this with some kind of extension or something. Right, let that run. He'll finish harvesting that. Right, we I'm going to go down to that other field where I was harvesting the parsnips. And have a go with this machine. It's a nice bit of kit, doesn't it? So will this be getting added to the server? Probably not, because it depends on everybody owning the DLC. And Helgi's not likely to buy the DLC. Because he hasn't bought any of the Season 2 DLC content. It will really depend on whether you can use the new crops on other maps. And that's a thing to science as well today, when we get chance. Can we actually plant the new crop types on other maps, or can we only do it on this one? Sadly, the harvester does not want to play nice. So frustrating. Right, let's go and start on this edge then. So if you can do that, will it make it more likely to be added? Yes. If you can harvest it, if you can plant and grow the new crops on any map, then obviously we could add it to the server because we'll be able to use it on the map that we're on. And then that would make it more likely. Because obviously this is a type of task that's going to need to be done by multiple players, because someone's going to have to drive the tractor, someone's going to have to drive the harvester all the time to harvest these crops. Okay, this dude wants a lot of turning room. You're gonna need I'll try and get out of his way. He doesn't like make it easy, does he? There we go. Carry on. We're going to have to do some headlands. If you're using this machine, you definitely need quite a clear space, top them at the end of the field, at the end of each row. Otherwise, it's going to stop well short of the field edge. Turn round. Which is going to leave a lot unharvested. That's pretty cool. I do like that. So obviously the tractor pulled harvesters go much closer to the edge of the field than the actual self-propelled one. Yeah, new texture on the ground there as well for the discarded green material. I can imagine it won't be long though before modders come up with modifications for other machines. For example, the existing sugar beet harvesters, potato harvesters. I imagine it won't be long before they come up with like versions of those which do these additional crops. Will definitely make these jobs a lot easier. So for example, they'll bring out there'll be a version of the Roper Tiger that does the red beet, carrots and parsnips, same as there is now. There's versions of those now that do potatoes and sugar beet. So you only need one machine. And obviously there are maps already with multi-fruit, like Stevie's map, which adds carrots, onions, and something else. And he's got headers that will harvest those, so be interesting to see. Going to go and sell in a minute. We are 81% full. Right, we need to go and sell again. We need to go and sell. So... Are you more excited about the mods than the actual DLC? No, Barker. I'm just saying, there will be mods that offer quality of life improvements to the current process of doing these new crops, as there always is, to every aspect of the game. Because my issue, fundamentally, is that at the moment, you've got 3 new crops that, as a single player of the game, you can't harvest. Because the harvesters don't have storage tanks. They have to have a trailer with them constantly to overload into, and the AI workers won't drive trailers. So with the tools that Giants give us, there's no way I get to do the fun bit, which is sit in the harvester. And that was my complaint with the Oxbow DLC with the grape harvester. I didn't like that. You know, there's several jobs in Farming Simulator currently, like forage harvesting's one, sugarcane harvesting is another, that as a single player you don't actually get to do with the AI system, with the AI work system that's in the game, unless you're using third-party mods like Auto Drive or Course Play or Follow Me. There is no way for you to get a Giants worker to drive a trailer in an unloading capacity. And I think that's something Giants need to work on and add for the next Farm Sim game. They need to add a function where you can say to an AI worker, hey, you just focus on unloading this machine. Because again, in a completely different game that is sadly no longer being developed, that was abandoned by the developers after they took everybody's money, they had an AI system that did do that. Now, I'm not saying Giant should go out and hire the developers from that company and have them work on their own AI system, because obviously that would be very expensive. Right, so what else do we need? We need a plan to... Right, we're going to test the for science bit now, aren't we? The for science bit. There's that one. That requires, what, 170 horsepower? Doesn't it? We've got a machine that can do that. Right, we can use this little tractor. We can. Do out for sciencing. Because he's finished. That looks quite big for this machine, doesn't it? Suddenly just suddenly had a thought. Right, we're going to seed potatoes. Right, so for science, as we plant potatoes, does it change the ground texture? doesn't appear to. But at the same time, we are not seeding. We are not seeding. So no, I cannot plant potatoes with a regular planter into the ridges. That's a shame. I would have liked to have been able to do that. That is a shame. So for science, ladies and gents, you can't plant potatoes into the ridge ground. No. Of course you can't. Of course you can't, ladies and gents, because that field has already been seeded. Let's try it on the ground that hasn't been seeded, shall we? Maybe that'll be better. Maybe that'll be better. See, I was just testing the people in the chat then to see if anybody spotted that mistake. And you all let me down badly there, because none of you picked up on that. Did you? You should have said that was the wrong field. That's why it's not working. So yes, it does in fact plant potatoes into ridges. That's fixed one of my many issues with FS22 since the game came out. I can finally actually do like potatoes properly. Beautiful. Right, what I'm going to need to do though is allow workers to buy seed, because this potato seeder is going to be like, I'm going to be out of seed at the end of every row else. There we are. So we've actually learned well, that works really well. I like that. That's probably the single thing I'm most impressed about with the new content. The fact I could do ridges on field and plant crops in the ridges. As I say, harvesting wise, I'm a little underwhelmed. Did you see Starfield official DLSS support is in beta on Steam now? I have heard that is the case, yes. See, that one says it's got a tank. I'm tempted to give that one a go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that big boy there for a second. Right. Right, let's whiz this one back to the store and let us exchange it for the one with the tank. Because then maybe what we do is we work them in tandem. Use the one with the tank to do the headlands, to create the space for the big boy, and then the big boy we can just unload as we go, sort of thing, without him like leaving, like, you know, a 10-foot strip at the edge of every row. Leave that one there. Pick up the new one. That looks better. I'm already a little bit happier with that one. Okay. That's a little bit different. Okay, GPS does not like this. Don't think it handles machines with very small offsets very well. What did we say it was? 0.8 meters. Right, so that's got to be... Trouble is, it so easily wanders off course. You're not going to be able to do it with GPS. And that unloads fairly simply like that. Okay. Right, so what we're going to do now, as another test, let's load up a normal map and see if we can add DLC to it, shall we? Yeah, can you use the new crops? Also, we'll test if my current mod setup for my Estancia save breaks. Breaks it, shall we? With all my millions of mods that I'm using. Premium expansion. We don't use Guns N' Roses. Do we? We don't use swapping add-on. Let me just check. I don't think I've added any new mods that I need to enable as well. So we should just be good to go. We'll give it a whirl. We'll open up the log. Looks like it's loaded. Right. Feel that frame rate, ladies and gents. Oh, we've got vegetable technology. And it would appear we can do the new crops with the DLC. So it looks like we can do it on any map, providing we have the DLC. So that depends now then. For using it in multiplayer servers on any map, you are required to have every player on the server using it. What else did I need to test on this map? Did I manage to fix this truck? The answer to that seems to be yes, because I can now unload into that trailer, which I couldn't do before. Yes, that does appear to work. So I'll fix that. We have got the DLC then running on the map, and that loads fine. And with the mods that I'm using, the game loaded fine. What is going on here? Are you the fella that's unloading? Yeah, you're supposed to be unloading some potatoes. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I actually really do like that. I have to say, that is really, really good. I have not got any free fields because I only own one field on this map and on this save. And that's got grass on it. I haven't actually got to the stage yet where I own multiple fields in this series. I still don't own a farm on this map. I'm still really just contracting in this save. That is pretty cool. So yes, we have established you can load the DLC content on any map then. So you can add the crops to any map that you are playing. That's pretty nice. So if we go back to the other map now then. Hi, how's the DLC? Is it worth getting? Yes, I would say. I would say yes. I quite like these new crops. More stuff to do in Farm Sim is always good. More field work is good. I like the fact I can do actual ridges on fields and plant crops into ridges. I love that. The fruit doesn't have to come with the map like it used to. No, you can load the fruit. As long as you have the DLC activated on any map, you can use that fruit on any map and the machines. Because I've just loaded up my Estancia map and save and had a test. And I can do the new crops on that map. So yes, I like that. That gives me the opportunities, because that means I can use it on my multiplayer map then. I could load the DLC on my multiplayer server on the map that we're currently playing and have all the benefits of all the new crop types. Right, you carry on doing your potatoes. And put potatoes in ridges. Yes. 'Cause, 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 The only thing that's a little bit disappointing, I have to say, is the harvesters of the new crops don't actually have any inbuilt storage, which means if you're playing single player like I am at the moment, the only way to operate the machines is to have a worker driving the harvester and you have to drive the trailer. I'm never a big fan of that. I don't like the fact that I don't get to do the fun bit. So Mr. Parsnip Harvester here is going to get in position. And I drive in, and then he'll commence harvesting. And there we are. So how are we doing on this contract? We are 82% complete. It's not bad. Parsnips for the win. Right, let's go off and deliver these. Right, we need to get this guy loading and harvesting again. There we go. Now I bet I've lost all those sugar beets. Yeah. So what you really want to be doing then is planting the new crops on fields where you've got plenty of runoff room at the end of the rows. You haven't got any obstacles in the way, so the machine can actually drive off the field and like fully harvest. Otherwise it's going to cause you an absolute nightmare, especially if you're doing contracts. Like I say, on PC it's not a problem because you can use a mod like Auto Drive, or you can use Follow Me or something to force a tractor to stay beside the harvester for you. It's the console players I always feel sorry for in this situation, because they've got nothing to help them. And I was just able to complete that contract. I'm getting tired. It might be time for me to have sleep. Done enough hours today.
You just made the list.
We have the follow. Omint has followed over on Kick. Thank you for the follow, Omint. Welcome to the platform. Nice to have you over here. Just created an account. Hi. Cool. Nice to have you here. So it'd be nice if everybody from Twitch would eventually move over to Kick for me. That's so much more helpful. One less site I have to stream to. Some red beets planted here, wasn't it, on this field? We've got some carrots seeded. The difference being I didn't actually ridge the field over here. So this field was just straight up cultivated, and I was able to obviously come on here with my planter and put the carrots in. Whereas on this field, I actually used the ridge tool to do the ridges and then put the red beets in. So it does give you the options. You can do it either way. Like I say, chickens are going well. I am just going to quickly change the time scale for, yeah, 1 day per month. That's what we want. 1 day per month. Let's have a little sleep into September. And we've got our carrots growing. We have got weeds growing as well. There's our red beets. Which, interestingly, don't have weeds growing. So if I ridge the field, does that not cause weeds? So ridging seems to have the same, might possibly have the same effect on the field as ploughing, but doesn't actually remove the needs ploughing state, because obviously the field is still telling me that it needs ploughing and it needs lime. But we could get away with not having to do weeds. That would be quite useful. It's worth it to do those ridges, yeah. For root crops, definitely. Yeah, there's still no, definitely no weeds on that field. Whereas this one clearly does have. What do you think about the map? How would you rate from first glance? It looks quite decent and not too flat. Yeah, it's not flat. There's quite a lot of fields on it, actually. We're talking sort of 91 fields. All fairly well spread out. Obviously, all kind of narrow rectangle for the, obviously, for doing the root crops. It's got some additional product types as well, which I think we was looking at. Potato chips, preserved carrots, preserved parsnip, preserved beetroot, soup, carrot soup, parsnip soup, red beet soup, potato soup, red beets. So we've got a couple of extra different productions on this map, which is definitely nice. How are we doing it on the growth stages? Let's have a look. Find our farm. So yeah, another sleep. The potatoes are going nicely over there as well. Another thing I do like about this map as well is it's not too cluttered with stuff. I mean, there's obviously the town here, the main town bit, as you come through the map. But all the fields are all in fairly open areas where you're not terribly cluttered and boxed in and with loads of obstacles and stuff. Obviously, you've got the train that runs down the east side of the map. There's a little bit of forestry if you want to get into your forestry and your wood cutting, but the map's not totally dominated by trees, which is something else I'm not a big fan of. Normally, it's not terribly, like I say, dominated by trees. It does feel like this is a map that is intended to farm on, you know. The complete opposite of the Platinum DLC, the Silver Run DLC, which was designed solely for logging and stuff. We're going to need to do another sleep to get to carrots and red beets. Right, so our carrots and beets are now ready to harvest. Just gonna have to do this the other way first. I need my trailer. I need my trailer. That's what we need. I can start unloading Mr. Beets, Mr. Carrots. Another machine that makes you want to unfold it before you can detach it. Here come the carrots! Now I guess the question is, do I do crop destruction? The answer to that is no. Good. get him unloaded. Away day stream tomorrow? Yes. Yes, Barker. I'll be doing my football stream tomorrow afternoon. First away day one. So that should be quite nice, I think. I have no idea what the ground's like that we're going to, because I've never been there before. So it'll be a new experience for me. New experience for the stream. I just hope the weather's good. Yeah, they still haven't fixed that. It has been brought to their attention though that the blocked words thing is not working correctly. Right, need to go and sell carrots. Like prioritising streamers over having a functioning platform. Yeah. I've seen quite a lot just in the last couple of days, especially on other social media platforms. There's a lot of people at the moment with a lot to say on a lot of things. But I'm just doing me. I'm just doing me. I'm doing my streams and I'm just happy living my own little lifestyle. I'm not going to get worked up over things like some people. Some people just... They like always... It's like they're not happy unless they're permanently angry at something. You know? Whereas me, I don't have the energy these days to get angry about stuff. I really don't. Can't be bothered with it. think what a lot of it comes down to, you say, but stuff like that should be addressed when it's a known issue. There is obviously, because obviously it's been reported, been bug reported, and they are looking at it. It's just a case of whether they're going to spend the time and resources fixing it now, knowing that we are right around the corner from having the new website. You know, is it better to waste time fixing it here now, or is it better to focus on making sure the new website doesn't have the problem? I think more people would prefer to have the new site. And things like the API and stuff. But at the same time, I do agree that whilst they are constantly signing streamers from other platforms, bringing more and more traffic to the site, although that's not necessarily good traffic, because it's not traffic that views anybody else, or watches anybody else, or supports anybody else. Could they be working on the current site to make it better? Yeah, I must admit, that's pretty cool. Right. Off and sell again. That's where I wanted to be. That's where we wanted to be. Down here. So again, we'll sell some carrots. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Pretty cool. That is pretty cool, ladies and gents. Right, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it there for now, because we've had a good preview. We've planted the new crops. We've seen how the new planters work, the ridges work. We've seen how the different harvesters and everything work. I mean, they're all quite small. Obviously we've got the one new harvester there, and like I say, for those of you that missed the beginning of the stream, you've got the new pickup truck, you've got the little Salek tractor, you get the Zetor, the Fiat, you get 2 mowers, mowing units for doing grass and stuff. You've got a tedder, a couple of small weeders, trailer, manure spreader, a shallow cultivator, a seeder, 2 more shallow cultivators, another seeder, then you've got a subsoiler, you've got a seed tank, which can be used with the subsoiler or the seeder, the bednar. You've got 2 sprayers in the pack, fertilizer sprayers. You've got a self-propelled fertilizer sprayer. And then you've got all the stuff to do, like I say, the new crops. Including pallet transport, shovels, and empty pallets that you can fill up with with the vegetables to take and sell. If you want to sell the stuff in the pallet form, you're more than welcome to. So yeah, that is the new content, ladies and gents. And of course, they've got the emergency pack as well, which is now out of beta. It's out of beta and it is available on consoles as well. So you can do your emergency contracts and missions and stuff as well with the new DLC. But like I say, I'm going to switch back. We will go and have a look to see if there's somebody to host, because we like to share the love on the new platform and go off and host different channels, especially here on Kick. We won't be hosting anybody obviously on YouTube, and we won't be hosting anybody on Twitch, but we will have a look at who there is to go and raid on the platform here. If there's enough viewers for me to go and raid. Oh, I've lost a viewer. I don't think I can host. I can't. I don't have enough viewers. We don't have enough viewers to go and do a host, sadly. So that means we've reached the end of today's stream, ladies and gents. I will catch you all tomorrow afternoon for the IRL live football stream from Consett up near Newcastle. Then I will be back on Sunday evening to do the next Farm Sim multiplayer session with Mr. Helgi, hopefully, if he's fit and healthy and got over his illness. If not, it will just be me on Sunday doing the multiplayer server from our Tranquil Waters map by Stevie. So everybody, thank you for watching, thank you for tuning into today's stream. I will see you tomorrow, but for now, take care of yourselves, everybody. Stay safe. Goodbye, everybody.